everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley Morris, the owner and lead tutor at amtutors.com. And in this video, we are going to continue with part 3 of dividing decimals. Make sure you watch part 1 and 2 first before you move on to part 3. So another little piece of the puzzle with dividing decimals is when we've got lots of extra pieces, lots of extra numbers. It's the same process. I just want to make sure you see what it looks like. So that 2.1 goes on the inside, and then the 0.003 goes on the outside. So we know we are not allowed to have a decimal on the outside. I'm going to try and write this small so that it can stay. If it gets too messy, though, you can always erase it. We move 1, 2, 3 places. So I'm going to move this one 3 places, but I don't have any numbers back here. So those are actually zeros. You can add as many zeros as you need to. So we go 1, 2, 3 and put my decimal there. Now this looks messy to me, so I'm going to come down here and do 3 divided, or 3 goes into 2100, and then my decimal's there if I need it. That way I don't have all those little swooshes. It just gets messy to me. So we can divide this one. It looks a lot cleaner. Let me switch colors though. All right, 3 goes into 20 times. 3 goes into 21 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract and I get 0. Now, normally when we're dividing, we stop when we get 0. Whoa, buddy. We have to be careful. These numbers are in front of the decimal. These 2 zeros are in front of the decimal. We keep going until we have used all the zeros in front of the decimal. So we can bring down this 0, and that gives me a 0. If you want, you can do like 0 times 3 is 0 and subtract, or you can just keep bringing them down. 0 times 3 is 0, subtract, and I get 0. Remember, if you've got zeros, you need to keep going. Keep going until they're all done. So the answer for this one is going to be 700. You don't need that 0 in front of the 7 for your final answer. All right, next one. We've got 25 on the inside, and we've got 0.5 on the outside. Let's move that decimal. We're not allowed to have a decimal on the outside. So we're going to move that decimal on the 5. So instead of being 0.5, now it's just a 5. Oh, that 25 doesn't have a decimal at all. It does. There's actually an invisible decimal after the 25. So we can add a 0, just like we did with this 2.1. You can add as many zeros after the decimal. It doesn't change the value. So then we moved it once for the 5. We're going to move it once for the 25. So now we've got 5 going into 250. We're going to have a similar situation here as we did over on the first one. All right, does 5 go into 2? No. Does 5 go into 25? Sure does. 5 times 5 is 25. Subtract and I get 0. I'm not done yet. There's still a 0 in front of the decimal. You can put a decimal here if it helps. There's still a 0. I have to use that. Bring down the 0. 5 goes into 0 times. 0 times 5 is 0, and I get 0 left over. So the answer for that is 50. I hope that was helpful. Remember, move the decimal on the outside and then do the exact same thing on the inside. So 1, 2, 3 on this problem, 1, 2, 3 on the inside. If you need to, stick some extra zeros in there. It's fine. It doesn't change the overall problem. If you need more help, please reach out to us at amtutors.com. We have certified math teachers that can get you set up with tutoring as early as this week. Also, make sure you like and subscribe so you always see the latest and greatest math videos. Hope you have a great day. Bye.